Hello guys, welcome to the channel. This will be my first long form video. You actually can't see me, let me switch all around. I've been focusing on shorts. My name's Ilan, I focus on training athletes. Just trying to get more power, get stronger, faster. So the biggest issue I see in athletes is during the off season they train like bodybuilders as opposed to training for their sport. That's, heavy, 1 rep maxes. And that helps you, get better. Like let's say you're trying to increase your benching a lot, and you're trying to increase your bench. That'll help you get better at benching, but it's not going to help you get better at football, soccer, rugby, baseball, whatever you play. So instead, what we should do is use the off season to gain functional strength as opposed to just gym strength. For example, if you're a baseball player, why the fuck are you doing leg extensions? This movement is never made in baseball. Instead, we should focus on movements where we can apply our gained strength to our sport. So let me introduce to you functional training. So let's run with this baseball example for a second. So if our goal is to hit harder, the ball, not other people, do a multitude of medicine ball exercises. Also, if we're a pitcher and we want to throw harder and further, we can, also do medicine ball throws. The reason that this works better as opposed to, just benching or curling is because it engages the whole body. And when we're throwing a baseball, we're moving our entire body. It comes from our legs to our hips, to our core, and then finally to our arm. When we're doing, just bench, you're laying flat and you're just going like this is not, it might help you get a little stronger. It helps you get better at bench, and it helps you gain strength, but not the strength that we're looking for. And I'm not telling you not to bench. I bench and I, play sports, I play rugby. But it's very important to apply different functional trainings into your exercises, into your plan. So also think about how often we run, jump, or change direction on one leg when we're playing our sport. Barely happens. When we're running, we're on one leg at a time. When we're jumping, we're usually jumping off one leg, etc. When we're changing direction, we're not hopping all over the place with our legs together. So there's rarely a time that this will happen when both legs are together. So why are we training with both legs at the same time? Solely with both legs at the same time. This is why we must incorporate single leg training into our plan. Most of these athletic movements involve single leg phases. So by doing unilateral exercises or training one leg at a time, you'll be able to execute these movements more effectively and with better control. I also want to bring in another idea. For me, if your legs are not touching the ground when you're working out, so like let's say leg extensions or leg press, the exercise cannot be functional. You're never gonna be in a situation in a sport where you have to kick somebody off of you like this. That will not happen. And much less like this, leg extensions. This will not happen in a sport. So yes, these exercises do increase your strength, but they rewire your muscles to be good at that movement as opposed to the movement that we're looking for, as opposed to sprinting, as opposed to jumping, as opposed to changing direction. So for example, leg press would not be functional. Single leg squats would be very functional, and barbell squat with 2 legs is somewhere in the middle. So not only are these unilateral exercises giving you strength, but they also challenge your stability and balance, which will give you better control of your center of mass. That way you'll have more control over your body when you're changing directions. When you're running, you'll be less clumsy. You'll be a unit. Although this isn't so common, single leg exercises can target any imbalances that you have in your legs. So let's say you're squatting and you might be uneven and you don't even realize it. Your right leg is way stronger than your left leg. Training them with the same weight obviously will counter those imbalances, and you'll be just as strong on both legs. And on top of this, they strengthen stabilizing muscles around the joints, so like your knees, ankles, and hips, which help prevent injury. They give you better joint support and mobility. Some exercises you can do are single leg RDLs, Bulgarian split squats, and single leg squats, and lunges. And again, I'm not telling you not to squat or not to do leg press. Although leg extensions and leg press I would avoid. If you are able to squat, definitely squat. I'm not telling you to avoid these exercises. What I'm telling you is just to incorporate unilateral exercises as well. Because it's very rare that I see somebody that isn't just trying to, grow their booty at the gym doing single leg exercises or doing Bulgarian split squats. That won't happen. Or especially single leg RDLs. I don't think I've seen that at the gym once. And then I go to the gym, there's plenty of athletes there, and I know it's their off season, and I just see them all leg press, shit like that. So, and the last one I want to introduce is plyometrics. So the Merriam-Webster dictionary describes plyometrics as exercise involving repeated rapid stretching and contracting of muscles to increase muscle power. So what does that mean? It's basically jump training. So we exert maximum force of our legs in a short amount of time to increase power in our legs. So this helps with, literally everything in an athlete, with running, with jumping, changing direction, anything, An athlete, unless you're, a cross-country runner, you need that explosive movement, and that's what plyometrics help with. That's what they improve. So the 3 stages are eccentric, amortization, and concentric. The cycle is broken up into 3 different sections. First, we have the eccentric phase, where muscles store energy during the lengthening movement. Now, the crucial phase is amortization. The quicker this phase, the more powerful your movement will be. And finally, the concentric phase is where the stored energy is released, creating explosive power. The eccentric part of this, of plyos, of any eccentric exercise is very interesting because it helps not solely, but mostly with change of direction. You can think of training your muscles eccentrically almost like the brakes on a car. So when you're running full speed, let's say you play football, you're running full speed and you're the running back and you're getting around an angle and the safety's coming right down and you have the sideline here to your right and the safety's coming here. You have no option to either run and get tackled and out of bounds or hit the brakes. Hit the brakes and let them fly past you. That's what the eccentric muscles do. When you hit the brakes and you slow down from full speed, the better you train your muscles eccentrically, the better you'll be able to hit those brakes and break ankles. My favorite plyos are depth jumps, single leg box jumps, and skaters. All right, guys, well, that's about it. Let me know if you guys enjoy this long form content. I've just been, recently just focusing on shorts. Just giving this a try and seeing how it goes. And let me know what you guys want to hear more of. If you guys want to see a workout day, if you guys want to, do some more educational stuff, just let me know what you guys enjoy and I'll be putting that out. Peace.